That kind of actually moved a bit. Yeah, well, okay, fine, now it worked. Ay. I was thinking that maybe this time around it could work now.
Until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on we soar. Like eagles. Like eagles on pogo sticks!
I had tried to figure that out so much already previously, but I couldn't. But then I was thinking indeed that I'll just start.
I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in! Or are you afraid of heights?
I was thinking that this might work.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't
Well,
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Gladys, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
well, at least we finally got out of there. And I solved it basically in a few minutes after I came back, so I guess that's pretty good. It was confusing though. I was thinking that maybe now that I got 2 plus 2, both sides like working synchronously, but it was difficult to get it done like that they actually did what they should be doing.
Off the racket, the whole town's asleep. But I want a drag race. When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town.
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Potential. But yeah, that's something that I wanted to do already before. I wanted to be able to do it already previously. But it was so difficult to figure out how to get that done. Like, I was thinking that those things on the sides of that machine seemed to be like going off and on and so on and forth, and it felt like if I can balance them so that the sides on the left and the sides on the right go at the same time, so that it goes more to the left because there's 2 going at the same time, more to the right when there's 2 going there. But it was so difficult to try to balance that, even if I thought that maybe that could be something that would work. But hey, I'm glad that I started recording because I thought that actually I think this might work. I'll just put the recording on just in case, because I kind of feel that this is gonna work now. That this is actually going to be the time that it's gonna work. And gladly it did. So hey, welcome back to another Advent Calendar day, and we got forward. We're in there. We got to the next place. Whatever you need to do here is a great question, but we're in the next place. I wanted to come back to you. Check how you're doing.
I wish Gladys would hide that thing. Gladys, you gotta hide that car.
No, all right. Just give me a few more minutes in the driver's seat here.
Just a few more
Wish
minutes.
Gladys would hide that thing.
Just a little bit more time, eh? Just a teeny tiny bit more. Fine. I'll go and investigate forth then. In the meantime, there's that upstairs, and there's something more into the side here. Seems like it. Okay. That didn't seem like the very best of things, but okay.
Tourists.
Yeah. Well, thanks for getting me out of there. There was a lot of, like...
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubacava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Well, it's more of a car than a vessel exactly, but... and we're shivering a little bit. Wasn't the most pleasant of things.
Well,
So...
actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
Hi.
I've always wanted one of those jackets.
It's a cool jacket.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making. Really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubacava for a spell?
A little bit, yeah. Um, how do you get around here with all that mist?
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Well, you gotta try to work on that. I might be here for a while. Is there any work in this town?
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work.
Oh.
And I just don't see you in that union.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We are really here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
I gotcha. I ain't that great with names myself. But I just gotta ask, what is under the eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny. We were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
I'm sorry that I distracted you and started to talk instead. Well, I'll go and have a look again. I wonder what would happen now, actually, if I went and... I should save first, at least, just to be on the sure side. Is that so that I don't go and accidentally walk off the freaking place here again?
I think I'll wait for the fog to clear before I try exploring town again.
Yeah, I was thinking that you probably don't want to go there anyways, but just to be on the sure side, I had to check. Don't see too much in here right at this moment, other than just going in as a janitor of some type. We can take something from here. That's good to notice. We probably don't have all those bones in our inventory anymore. Would be very surprising if we did. We don't even have the fire extinguisher anymore. We only have our tool.
This guy looks familiar.
Isn't he someone that used to work in the same place we were at? Or is there someone else?
Mr. Flores,
Oh,
ready to
yeah.
take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
I don't know about that. I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Well, it's good to know that she's not here yet. So, who do you happen to be looking for?
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
I can understand. You must love her very much, Celso.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
Yeah. So how do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you, on the other hand?
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
Surely. I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like exactly? So what's a good place to stay in town? I just want to make sure that I can ask all the questions.
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Yes. Can you get me a job here?
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop.
Yeah, the same position as you happen to have. So I'll help you find your file. What did she look like?
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
Well, thanks for the picture. I'll keep an eye out. I am here to reclaim that walking stick.
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
Ah,
I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
I don't know about that. That kind of sounds to her that she won't be asking for that. But hey, who knows? Maybe with some luck. By the way, yes, you are the guy that we first sold that walking stick to.
I hate the way mustard spouts get all crusted like that. I have bigger things on my mind right now than condiments. The glove compartment on the bone wagon is full of tiny ketchup and mustard packets, not to mention soy sauce. I really don't need any more.
We do need that for something, certainly enough. Otherwise, won't be very helpful.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I tried it, believe me. It attracts the wrong kind of women.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I tried it.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I tried it, believe me. It attracts the wrong kind of women.
Oh, examine.
It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
Why not?
It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
Didn't look that bad in my opinion, but sure, I guess. Well, I won't be trying to do something bad to that picture, at least as of yet, so let me go and check on them again. Maybe I can ask about this photo from them, if they've seen anything of a like. Maybe. I always can hope.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two. And she wasn't alone.
Oh dear, that sounds pretty bad. That sounds pretty bad for him. How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation.
I know, I
Hey,
know.
Okay.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name. Don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
I think that's a ship. But anyways, indeed, I was thinking that that's probably going to be the
Velasco's
case.
logbook says Celso's wife took a bunk with a hunk.
Oh, well, I'm somehow not too surprised, to be frank. I wonder, would you say anything about this?
I don't really want to do that.
Sure. Let's not talk to him about it. I'm sorry, Florence, but your wife lady has quite a bit left already. Quite a ways to go.
I just got this thing.
I know. Well, I have got some bad news for you.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny. Is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
The compass in the handle. Ooh, that's excellent news. Well, unless I can have a job, and on the other hand, he knows to go and rather try to get forward and not and go after the woman he loves very, very much. And maybe she will remember him too after he just finds her. Maybe. 1 year later? 1 freaking year? How long does it take for her to be traveling here? Real freaking long. 1 year? That's just ridiculous. What? How much did we get done here during this time?
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the
Boss.
customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one.
Yeah,
She sounds like your type.
maybe it's the woman that we've been waiting for all this time.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
Well, we've been making a living here apparently now after a year, just getting all the way up and high. That's quite something. I didn't expect that, certainly enough. A year later, a full year later, don't see anything special that I could be looking into, but I might be wrong, of course. There's a couple of different ways to go. Is this to the downstairs or... This took us at least into a room. So how did you go and get all the way into the boss levels?
Lady
Mesdames et
luck.
messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Huh.
Le jeu Noir Manque. Number 2. 2 is the winner. Your chips, monsieur.
Thank you very much.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
I have no idea what I should be doing with that, but I guess I could operate it somehow. So that's interesting.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacava safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
Maybe later, yeah.
To sleep. Perchance to have nightmares about spiders and beavers.
We did meet some spiders and beavers. I don't know about going to sleep right now, though. So, okay, this just takes me straight into there. That's fine. So what would you do if I press this?
Can't. What if Mecha makes her big arrival and I sleep through it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That doesn't sound like the best idea. Okay. Don't see many people here at the moment, at this current moment. Sliding
Hello,
down.
Manny.
Hola!
Huh? Is our pianist.
I guess Gladys is good at anything that uses keys.
I guess so. Quiet now, huh, Carnal?
Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
That's true. What's that you're playing?
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, love song for a special lady.
Do you know something I don't? Sing a little bit of a song, won't you? Why don't you?
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
Okay.
I like it.
Your special lady is in your car. So, you think she'll come in tonight?
You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually going to miss this place.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club. We got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've got to find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
That is true, though.
I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
But it's just weird. Like, I feel that Meche should have been already getting here, unless she's really slow, which is of course possible, but it's still strange. There's so much to explore.
Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the best for my customers. My rich customers. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
Yes, just for that reason. Nothing else. What's in here then? Well, apparently our casino. Yes, indeed, where they all play.
I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, I didn't mean that you need to be using that model on him. I just meant
Chow
to
Chiller
look.
Charlie in his regular booth.
Hi there, sir.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Yeah, sure is. Right, so what are you doing in it?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love,
You do, but what about me? So how did you print fake betting stubs?
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this.
Can I have it?
Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, hey, Charlie?
Yeah.
Oh, Manny.
Manny. So what else can you counterfeit?
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
Nothing and anything. How about driver's licenses?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
And what about the passport?
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
Okay,
When I
then.
think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Sure. So that's a nice suit. Where did you steal it?
That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
I don't know if I need one. I already have a fine suit. Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And
They do
I
have
a
some.
system, an infallible system for beating them.
Well, maybe that's then not the best idea for me to get. But anyways, these seats are actually very nice. A lot of dice. All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
Uh-huh. So tell me your system, Charlie.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets. Just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette table.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Thanks for the shout.
Yes. Please, Manny, get on with your glamorous life.
Thanks. I will. I'll see you some other time.
Police Chief Bogan, Rubacava's finest. Rubacava's only, for that matter. You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Oh, you are now, eh? But you are winning.
Le numéro
An
gagnant.
honest roulette croupier is hard to find, and guys like this, even harder.
Le vin, noir, Berry-Paz, 20, black.
Oh yeah, he's doing that.
Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
Huh.
Ah, my bread and butter. Thrill-seeking rich folk with a poor grasp of statistics and probability.
Mesdames
Not while
et
they're
messieurs,
losing.
rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more
Not
bets,
while they're
please.
losing.
Not while they are losing. I can't interact with those two over there.
Le numéro
And
gagnant.
it doesn't seem like I can go anywhere else over here, so I guess we can
Red.
go and leave for the moment. If I know how, and I did find a way, eventually at least. I did pick up a lot of stuff too. Okay, let me just quickly save over here then on the other hand. And talk to her.
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again.
Sucker.
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Well, I'm glad to hear. So everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
So how's the flow tonight? I guess you can tell me all the details about your new code check system.
Okay, tell me all the details about your new code check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in, and
I'm starting to get a little bit bored of listening.
Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup, oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
I'm sorry. How's the flow tonight going?
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
That is kind of true though. Think she'll come in tonight?
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
I don't know. Well, you could be a little more encouraging.
Well, you could be a little more encouraging.
I just hate seeing you get your expectations up every night like that.
I'm not giving up on her.
Hey, I don't want you to give up on Mercedes. Just have more realistic expectations, that's all.
Let's try again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Could be, Manny. Just hang in there.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
It is. Please tell me all about your new code check system. Really.
Please, tell me all about your new code check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry that I couldn't really be more helpful.
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again.
Then we can go outside, but I think this is an okay place to end for today. It's 1 year later and she's still not here, and we already told the bad news to the other guy before about the full fact of that lady already going ahead too, so I don't know. It feels weird that it's taking this long, but maybe we will find her out there. Maybe. But that is for tomorrow then. So hey, thank you for watching. See you for more next time. Bye bye.